Okay, it is time for flesh. So what I like to do first is outline. I like to take my dark neutral brown with the tiniest brush I can find and put these little details in, like her whole face, so that as I work I can see them and kind of know where I want to put colors. So I'm going to do that in time lapse. Okay, so you saw me put the face in, and at one point I didn't like the eyes, so I just used my original color and went back over it and fixed it. You can see it's kind of grainy, this color, but you can't really see that with the naked eye all that much. Same thing with the fingers. I didn't like how they were coming out, so I patched them up and redid them, and they don't have to be like beautiful. And then I realized I was not in focus, but I do have a little face on my cherub too, and I have his hands outlined. So in my bowl I have created titanium buff, that's what it's called. And then I have my ancient earth green, and those were the two colors that I mixed to make the original skin tone, so that's sitting there. That's called your probismos. Now you want to start with that color and then add different shades to make it more flesh tone. And so this stays pretty pale on this, but I am going to add some yellows in play, probably a little bit of light yellow ochre, titanium buff, and ancient earth green, and then I have some burnt sienna, which I think could redden it up a tiny bit, because there is some red here on the bridge of the nose, and there is some rosiness to her cheeks. Real pale, natural looking, and so that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to play with my colors and throw this in, and there's no way I'm going to get to this color first go. It's going to take many layers. You can see, like, just on the tip of the nose, just a little white dot there. It's lighter, so we're going to put different layers in and kind of bring it to life. If I was doing this on a large icon, I could do lots and lots of little brush strokes to bring this together, but I don't have a brush small enough for that. So I think I'm going to play on my cherub first and then save Mary's face for last so that I don't mess it up. So I'll time lapse that. Again, I have burnt sienna, dark neutral brown, a natural gold, ancient earth green, light yellow ochre, and titanium buff. So you kind of watch what I do, and I'll time lapse that, and I'm probably going to zoom out a bit. I don't know, I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the faces. They look really rough right now, and I know the light's not helping it. Makes it look gritty. But from a distance, it looks really good. I'm going to clean up my details and make the face come back alive again. Right now, you can't really see her eyes or her lips very well, so I'm going to clean that up. Her hands too, and then maybe put a little rouge on her cheeks, and I think I'm just going to keep her simple. Just like that. So that's my Mary. All right, so I'll go back to time lapse for the detail cleanup. Okay, so I work the face and work the face and overwork the face. It's usually what I do. I'm gonna let it rest. It needs to rest. So there's hands, and there's my little cherub dude. what I'll do is I'll come back tomorrow and I'll put some rosy cheeks on her, and I think that'll help her a lot. So the only thing that's left to do is outline these little prayer things, and to put some detail in the hair of our little cherub. And really, it looks like Mary's hair doesn't really have anything detail-wise. It's just a brown blob, but I might put some detail in there. But our little cherub has curls, so we're gonna add those.